Hey guys, Leno here from PlayToEarn.net. Today's video is the first part of our weekly news series, where we talk about news that happened in the blockchain gaming scene this past week, divided into game updates, teasers or announcements, and other news. For this video, we'll be talking about game updates first. So without further ado, let's get to the list. To start off our list, Web3 MOBA NFT game Evermoon launches on mobile in alpha. 5v5 MOBA NFT game Evermoon has launched into alpha on Android and iOS devices. Everyone can now download the blockchain title and receive free NFTs for trying out the game. Built on Binance Smart Chain, Evermoon is an epic 5v5 3-lanes MOBA that allows players to earn in-game tokens and NFTs for free. The game runs on a dual currency model, with EVM or Evermoon token as the governance token, and ES or Everstone as the utility token. At launch, players can earn EVM from ranked matches and ES from loot boxes through various gameplay. During this alpha, each tester will receive 6 non-NFT heroes to duke it out in ranked matches. Depending on the hero's skills and characteristics, players must strategize their gameplay to take out their opponent's base. According to the team, the top 200 players on the ranked leaderboard will receive various prizes as shown below. Anyone who registered and verified themselves for the alpha game will also receive a special reward bundle NFT box. This box contains several in-game items, useful for those who want to get started in Evermoon. Next, Infinite Fleet releases innovative game updates. The sci-fi game Infinite Fleet has unveiled a free-to-play version of the game with various new features in the most recent update. For new players, the Infinite Fleet free-to-play version will be available. They can join by clicking on an invitation link sent to them by players who have previously owned a ship for the premium edition. Every player who owns a ship has the ability to invite 100 players every week. New players who join up for the free edition can choose one of the 3 non-NFT and non-tradable Centurion ships. The creators launched the free-to-play version to test the server load and assure smooth gaming. The new feature in Infinite Fleet's upgrades is called Social Hubs. Midgar and Mars will be safe zones for social hubs where gamers can gather, participate in interesting activities, and meet new people. Players may now choose and customize a full fleet of Centurion ships. In addition, all current cruiser ships have been upgraded to Centurions. Further, the equipment panel is the most astonishing feature, which has a massive assortment of items and components to choose from. Players can choose components and personalize their ships. Equipment is classified into 3 types: defense, weapon, and utility. The equipment panel will showcase the inventory, the right panel will display all ship information, and the middle panel will exhibit the ship layout. And lastly, Infinite Fleet is also introducing Exilium, a new in-game currency. Next, Mouse Hunt announces the Christmas Collection. Isoforce Games has announced the Christmas Collection for Mouse Hunt, a play-to-earn PvP title on the BNB chain. Containing 7 different holiday-themed NFTs, the collection will be available on the store found at the game's official website from December 16th to January 6th in the form of a Christmas Ghost Box. This box contains the Christmas Collection NFTs, all of which are split into epic and legendary rarities, except one that is only available as a legendary NFT called the Reindeer. Overall, opening a Christmas Ghost Box gives you an 85% chance to get an epic NFT, while the drop rate for a legendary one is 15%. When comparing the drop rates of specific characters, most epic variants have a 14.9% drop rate, while the legendary editions have a 1.7% chance of dropping. The exceptions are the legendary Reindeer with a 5% drop rate, and the Santa NFT, which has an 11% and 1.3% chance of dropping for the epic and legendary versions respectively. Owning one of these NFTs gives you a farming bonus, with a percentage increase varying from one NFT to the other, while having all of them gives you a plus 16% bonus, meaning that you could have a farming bonus of up to 30%. The bonus period will last all the way to March 31st, 2023. Next to the farming bonus, other benefits to holding a Christmas Collection NFT include seasonal art, favorable synergy packs, and better drop rates. There are also plans to expand the seasonal collections and introduce permanent collector bonuses. For more specific details, check out the official Medium post. If you're liking this news list so far, remember to check out our website and news section to be updated on everything about blockchain gaming. You can also subscribe to our channel to make sure you stay updated on all our videos. Now let's get back to the list. Next, Alterverse launches Sky City Closed Alpha. Following the end of the pre-alpha weekend that took place last month, gaming metaverse Alterverse has announced that Sky City has officially launched in closed alpha. Released on December 12th, Sky City represents one of the 3 connected realms of the engine-based metaverse, the other being Outpost and Wrecked. This early version features a new advanced building system, coupled with a 12 Days of Christmas daily holiday promotions. Selected participants get to test out the new house building, as well as the new in-game crafting system that allows players to craft various tools and items, such as beds and sofas. Walls, floors, and roofs have been redesigned, and it's now possible to change the materials they have from a selection of 10 to 20 different materials. The team has added 5 different doors, 10 wall lamps, 10 floor lamps, and many more new items that allow you to further customize your house. As for the 12 Days of Christmas, players will have a chance to earn various rewards and in-game assets by participating in quests, contests, competitions, and other events that will be hosted for every day that the closed alpha is open. Throughout this closed alpha, 2 servers will be stress tested, one of which is located in the US, while the other is in Germany. Gaining access can be achieved by applying via a Google form link found in the official announcement post, that also contains more information, including concept art for Sky City's racetrack. The developers have also updated the roadmap, stating that a closed beta version of Sky City is planned for Q1 2023, alongside a closed pre-alpha of Outpost in the same quarter, while the second quarter of next year is scheduled to feature the public beta of Sky City, a land sale for Sky City, and a closed pre-alpha version of Wrecked. Up next, Vulcan Forge launches 12 exciting quests for Christmas Eve. For this Christmas season, Vulcan Forge brings 12 new quests for the players. The 12 new quests within the game will allow participants to take part in different challenges and raffles. With some quests, the players will be able to participate in raffles, and winning other quests brings rewards. The 12 Christmas quests are there with an additional main challenge. In this, players participating in 6 out of 12 quests will qualify to participate in a raffle of big prizes. The players can get one Vulcanverse land plot, a Helicon NFT, and more. The first quest requires the players to follow Vulcan Forge on Twitter along with its associated bodies. The second quest requires the user to register any score with tower defense and then participate in a raffle. And the third quest requires a player to play at least 5 Berserk games. Quest number 4, beginning today on 16th of December, wants a player to complete 50 forages and participate in the raffle. Plus, starting on 17th of December, Quest 5 must collect at least 100 coins. In the 6th quest, which begins on December 18, the players are asked to play all of the new beginnings cards a minimum of 5 times. Moreover, the 7th quest requires a player to achieve 1000 points in tower defense. Quest 8 requires a player to gain 500 XP, and Quest 9 wants players to gain 500 coins on Vulcan Runner. Quest 10 needs a player to win 40 Vulcanite duels, and Quest 11 requires them to gain 100 XP. And lastly, Quest number 12 requires players to visit all 16 Vulcanverse networks. For all the quests, the users will receive cryptocurrency tokens, including Pyre and Java. Next, Warp Nexus is now available in Alpha. Starl has announced that the alpha version of Warp Nexus is now officially live. Described by the developers as a space trading game featuring spaceflight and combat, Warp Nexus puts focus on building your stash, offering gameplay involving the economy, trading, prices, piracy, and threat levels. During this alpha, which went live on December 13, players will get to try out a couple of different mission types, as well as experience how various player-made decisions have an effect on the game's economy. In order to participate in this early version of the sci-fi blockchain title, it's necessary to own a PAL NFT, after which the game can be played through the downloadable Starl Metaverse client. The total supply of PAL NFTs is 10,000, and they can be minted for 0.08 ETH each. Aside from having a dynamic economy, other contents of the first version of this alpha include 16 independent stations that have their own prices that is based on supply and demand, as well as their own factory production and inventory. There are more than 40 different commodities on these stations that are used to create over 50 ship equipment parts. The game-side marketplace is also available, allowing players to trade a variety of different items in order to get credits, which are used for advanced ship customization. Items can be collected during missions, which can then be sold in the state they are in, but can also be repaired in order to be able to sell at a higher price. Next, Galaxy Fight Club introduces new game mode and more in latest dev update. The developers of the cross-IP PvP NFT MOBA, Galaxy Fight Club, have released Dev Update 39, which introduces a new game mode and more goodies. In the Dev Blog 39, the team has said that they made a couple of changes to characters, the game system, and weapon balancing, while hiring an AI expert who will temporarily assist in enhancing the game's current AI bots as a result of community feedback. The goal will be to make it so that bots know how to properly strategize according to the current context of a match, such as making them be more conservative when they have to lead and so on. A new skin and also new characters from the V-Friends collection are now included in the blockchain title. A new 3v3 map Jungle is now also available, both in custom and ranked matches. Speaking of ranked, matches are now played on a random map, meaning that one of the 3 maps, Sand, Sci-Fi, and Jungle, will get randomly picked. As for upcoming features, work on revamping the dashboard is said to be making good progress, with the plan being to have it go into production this coming week. A Battle Royale mode is also in the works, with the team managing to find a solution that will make this mode possible while limiting the potential security issue, by separating the Battle Royale system and G-Coin through the use of ticket NFTs. More details can be found on their post. And lastly, Drunk Robots launches Gang Wars. Drunk Robots has released the first version of Gang Wars. This version was created in order to determine how appealing this mode is, and in order to track current user involvement and improve future ones. There must be a minimum of 20 members in the gang, and a commitment of 100,000 metal is required in order for the gang to join the war. At the same time, any gang member can make this contribution, and his reward will be based on his contribution if the gang wins first place. The gang wars will take form of a rivalry between 2 or more of the gangs that have joined it. The gang's position on the leaderboard during the gang war will be decided by its winning percentage and the combined ratings of its members. Any group that finishes first on the leaderboard will be declared the winner. The gang war lasts 32 days, and the gang must have 20 members or they will be unable to engage in the war. The reward distribution is determined by the proportion of money each member contributes to the treasury. If the gang does not reach 100,000 metal distribution, the member's metal will be forfeited. To end the war, there must be at least 2 active gangs that have made a full contribution, with only 1 gang being awarded. And that's a wrap for today's news video. I'll be back tomorrow for another news video about our next topic group, sneak peeks, teasers, and announcements. And for more info and everything about blockchain games, check out our website at PlayToEarn.net. where we have the largest database of games that have all the info you need. That's it for today, see you next video.